join me on today's video. We're having a little walk around Stalybridge. So we'll walk around the precincts and we'll walk to the bus station, take to the market, and then conclude back over near Tesco's. So this has changed a lot since I was last here. I opened my first studio in Stalybridge in about, I must have been 19, so I think we could be in 1989. Yeah, 1989, 1990 maybe. And I'm going to show you where that was. So, canal that runs through here. I used to watch a couple of guys who were doing videos on barges called Silver Foxes. They did a trip through this canal. I can't remember the words exactly, but they said they got out of Dodge pretty quick. It wasn't savoury in places. And then went through Ashton and found it to be even worse. So that was about 3 years ago, I think. I don't know much to tell. So this building here is the old indoor market, and I used to have a unit in there, and I opened up my first photographic studio inside there, next to Linda's Cafe. Well, back in the day, that's where I set my business up when I moved out of the house. It's looking like a lot of these shops are up for rent. The church opposite, I used to do loads of weddings in there. As you can understand, I was only located here. I don't know whether it's used as a market or not. I know it was used as like some kind of civic hall or craft centre. And the police station was located directly behind it. Okay, there you go. Victoria Market. Let's keep on walking. So a lot of these buildings have been knocked down now and replaced by flats over the years. Stalybridge is one of those towns where the local community never really shopped here. There's some really nice big properties around the area, some nice houses. But people used to just drive straight past the centre here, never enter the centre, never use it, and just disappear into other towns. So it was pretty tough for a lot of the local businesses in the area. They did struggle. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to walk around here to the bus station and back again, but the actual shopping precinct is up here, so we're going to have a walk up here first. Stalybridge did get a reputation a few years ago, going back quite a few years, and its nickname was Staley Vegas. When Ashton became problematic for people, didn't want to go drinking there anymore, Stalybridge picked up the slack. A lot of nightclubs opened, pubs opened, and it was quite nice for a time. A lot of the pubs are either 21 or 25, so a lot of the younger crowd couldn't get in. Then that kind of slipped. The kids got back in again. And then you tended to get a lot of trouble. drugs, fighting, and it just became very unpleasant. This has been a pound shop for as far back as I can remember. That's where we just come from over there. It's not a big town, so we'll just have a quick mooch through.
Yeah, okay. Over this bridge, didn't I? So we're going to go over it again.
I'll keep the phone on, I'll keep the camera on this side and then show you the other side on the way back. So we're quite a distance from Manchester centre here, and I was actually in the market that afternoon where I had a massive explosion going off, and that was the Manchester bomb. And you could hear it all the way from here, so you can quite imagine how big the blast was in the centre of Manchester. So that's the end of the shopping precinct from here. It's got a 3 hours pub there. Bring you back round. Society rooms. So Wetherspoon's this one. I've been drunk in there a few times. It's been quite a few years since I've actually walked down here. Spin you back around and we'll walk down to where all the bars and restaurants used to be back in the day. There used to be quite a famous nightclub just round the back here. I think it was called Shades, if I remember rightly. The tripe shop. A lot of the shops are closed down because we're moving into it's midweek and it's kind of like about 4 o'clock in the afternoon, so a lot of the trade would be afternoon trade, so I can imagine a lot of these places just shut early once the footfall has gone. Been in there a few times when it first opened up, little microbrewery. main reason people come to Stalybridge these days is because there's a huge Tesco's in the middle. They have the odd festival here. Oh, it's quite nice down there. Someone's made a bit of effort. Yeah, I think I tend to do some organised events here in the summer. Use the square in front of the market hall. Again, these are the old banks that are all shut down now. I think that was a TSB, I think. There's a bank there, shut down. Just down here, used to be a venue called Castle Hall. Used to do wedding functions, parties, events. It was a squash club, squash courts, table tennis, I think, badminton on some nights. Back in the late 80s, early 90s, that's where there used to be a lot of raves. I just remember doing a wedding there once, and there was the police were there videoing it. And the only problem was, they turned all the taps off. So after the kids were taking too many drugs, they were all dropping dead outside in the car park with dehydration. So that got kiboshed. So when I first moved in here, I'm going to show you what the council did. They had this bridge here, and that was the main access to where the bus station used to be in the centre. And that was shut for, it must have been over a year. And then that completely killed that centre of the town. All the businesses just folded literally within 2 years. The council were fully aware of this, and really, they just didn't care. The work just took forever. No idea why. A lot of traders, local traders in the market, we had meeting after meeting to discuss it, and it went from worse to worse to worse. And one by one, all the businesses just closed up. I'm going to walk back down the other way in a moment. I just want to show you something. We've got the old building here, the arches they've retained, which is nice. Yay! So you've got kind of like some really beautiful architecture going on. I know they're old buildings, but the architecture's lovely.
You're not Manchester Larks, are you?
No, it's not me, buddy.
Do you know who that is?
I know who it is, yeah, I know who it is. And then they allow this kind of building right next to it. Some hideous monstrosity.
Are you something similar?
Kind of. Not as popular.
What's your name, old lady?
Scuba Sean Travels. Scuba Sean Travels. There's a few people who've done this kind of stuff, walking around these areas. Yeah, quite a big following of people. Some of the guys who do it are all over. Wherever I go, I do a little vlog. Check me out, yeah, brilliant. You're on YouTube now. You're on YouTube. So yeah, at night time this place does open up. It gets quite busy. So all the fast food places are open, the pubs are open. Must admit it looks better now than it did last time I came. But it was quite a place back in the day when it was all open up. It's well worth a night out. And then they've put the bus station over here, right at the far side of town. So those people with problems walking have now got to walk all the way into the centre of town, and it is a little bit of a hill. So people just don't come here anymore. Whereas the bus centre used to be smack in the middle. That's one of the popular pubs there, from the corner. Not been in there for a long time. I think this one used to be called the Amber Lounge, if I remember rightly. And Stalybridge is famous for having two pubs, one with the longest name in England and one with the shortest name in England. One is called the Q, and the other is called the Rifleman something. Can't remember what. And I'm going to walk up to the queue. I'll show you where that pub is. So the main problem with Stalybridge is the main road just runs all the way around. So all the people who live locally just skirt around it, and it's just completely bypassed by a lot of the locals who just don't shop, just don't come into the centre. Which has always been its problem. Even the train station is right on the edge of town here, so people go around, park up at the train station and get straight out of town. Spin round. So Mottram Rise, which is up this road here, where all the nice big properties are. You used to get a lot of ex-football, well, you know, footballers living there back in the day. People with a bit of money. And here we go. Q. And I think I'll end the video there. No point in showing you anymore, there's not much to show you. So thanks for watching. If you like this kind of content, I will ask you to give me a free like, a free subscribe. It helps my little channel grow. It puts this kind of material in front of people who do watch it. And like that gentleman said, you'll check me out and you'll subscribe to me. See what else I do. Okay, this might actually be the other pub, which has moved as far as I'm aware, which is the longest named pub in the UK. So I think they've moved it, but this never used to be here. It used to be up there somewhere, just up one of the hills. So there you go. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I'll catch you on the next one.